Hey folks, I wanted to show you what I take in a pack when I'm going to go sit out in the woods, whether that's just a couple hours, half day. I wouldn't be afraid to take this with a few extra things for a full day, but yeah, first off, what pack do I use? So I've upgraded to our Haversack II. It's a little bit taller version. It's got a few extra features to it that I'll show you here, but I like this. It's lightweight in itself, it's compact, so it keeps me from overpacking, but it's also very well organized, so all my stuff is exactly where I want it. For how it sits on me, I aim to have it right here about hip level, if not right on the butt. I just find that's the best spot for it, for staying out of the way, because a lot of other things, if I've got, whether that's a big chair, my shaggy suit, if I throw that over the shoulder, my side quiver here, that sits above that. So this is you know, down and out of the way, but right where I can get my hands into it if I need to. All right, first thing here on the bedroll straps, I've got my rain gear here. If I don't expect rain at all, I'll switch it out and maybe put a heavy duty jacket or something like that, just so that it's with me. But when I'm walking into my spot, I don't have it on, but quick and easy access. Other things have here, open it up here, show you this one first. This is a cell phone case. It attaches on the molly strips here, Velcro closed, so it's nice and secure. I use this going in, that way it's exactly where I need it to be, but not cluttering on me as a person. You know, good emergency item, good to have for it. And then the other pocket here, it's detachable. You see all the molly strips here, you can put it anywhere you want. I've got it on the side of the pack. And for this stuff, this is stuff that instead of having it in my pocket, I've got it in here. That way it's easy accessible. First thing in there, set of gloves. You know, I'll usually have a pair on me, and then I have a backup set or a different set here, just really depending on the conditioning of the weather and that. Always good to have. I've got my whisper dust here. That way it's a quick and easy access, get to it. Always watch the wind, hunt the wind. And then I've got my light. This is my, my headlamp here. And I like this because one, it's super tiny, compact, lightweight, easy charge. Sits up there, adjustable head, but also comes off, use it just by itself. You know, you don't need a ton of light. I don't want my cell phone out and the blinding that this is, very directional. So I got that. The other stuff I'll keep in here is going to be like snacks, granola bar, stuff that's lightweight, easy access, keep me fueled up. There is a carry strap on that. Absolutely love that, because sometimes you just want to get up and go. This zipper here opens to a actual full access pocket on the back. It's not the full access of the Haversack, but this back pocket. And back here, keep a little bit more. I've got my face mask, my balaclava, because I don't want to wear that heading out, don't want to overheat. But if it's getting too hot, I've got some camo paint. You know, I'll pop that off, throw some paint on real quick. That way, keep me hidden. And then a big one on having clippers at hand. I've gotten a little bit more clippy to make sure that I'm not getting poked and bothered, which is shaking the tree or something of that sense. Or if there's a shooting lane, I want to make sure it's wide open for it. You know, something you learn with experience of making sure the shot of a lifetime works out for you. Inside the pack, so in here, this is more after the hunt stuff. I've got a waterproof bag with zip tie that holds my license in that. That way I've got that dry and ready to go. I carry a CC sharpener. This is a broadhead, three blade broadhead sharpener. I love it. It's just a peace of mind thing in the sense that if I take a shot, hitting the dirt, I can touch up an edge and I've got all my arrows rolling or ready to hunt. I carry rubber gloves for gut cleaning and that. And I carry a deer drag. Makes life so much easier, but I also keep a second one in the truck. Reason for that, if I have a friend come out that I'm fortunate enough to help me drag a deer, they have their own. That way we're not fighting over each other pulling on this. Adds extra leverage points, great. I do carry a saw. It's a little bit heavier one for this, but I do find if you need to saw something out of the way, you gotta have it. And it also works for bone too if need be, but usually using it for cutting. And then my knife. I've got a buck knife here. It's a pretty thin down one. You know, I've got a few knives. I got my pocket knife, but then I've got this for gutting and skinning deer. I always have a couple knives on me at any point. Outside of that, things I'd bring, you know, if I need extra layers, a vest or something, there's plenty of space in here to tuck it in there. I do carry with me my own seat cushion. That way I get separated from the ground, make sure I'm not losing heat that way and stay comfortable. And then my side quiver and my bow. If I'm up in a tree stand, I'll take some, you know, bow hangers, things like that. If I'm hunting on the ground, usually I have a bag with my shaggy suit, things like that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really have. If there's stuff you think I need to have in my pack or other people should have in theirs, you know, leave us a comment. Love to read them. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, though, hit that share button to share with your friends and family. I'm Johnathan Karch at 3Rivers Archery. Thanks for watching.